Kraft presents The Great Gildersleeve. Each week at this time, Kraft presents from Hollywood, California, Harold Peary as The Great Gildersleeve, written by Leonard L. Levinson. We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve in just a moment. But right now, here's a question for you. Did you know that you can overeat and still be undernourished? That it's not so much the quantity of food you eat as the kind of food you eat that's important? Well, it's true. And that's why you should learn all you can about the right foods to serve your family. Wholesome, protective foods that provide the energy and real nourishment your family needs. So it's important to you that delicious parquet margarine made by Kraft is one of the right foods, and that it's so economical you can serve your family all they need. Yes, parquet margarine is a protective food that's packed full of wholesome nourishment. Parquet is one of the best sources of food energy you can serve. And you all know how important vitamin A is. It's truly a protective vitamin. Well, parquet margarine is rich in vitamin A. There are 9,000 units in every pound. And don't forget, parquet is the margarine with the delicious flavor, whether you use it at the table for baking or for pan frying. So ask your dealer for delicious, economical parquet margarine made by Kraft. Just ask for parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y. And now let's visit our friend, the Great Gildersleeve.
Here we are, Mr. Gildersleeve. Report of estate of Marjorie and Leroy Forrester minors submitted by Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve, Guardian.
Well, it looks very neat, Ted. Should impress Judge Hooker. Is it complete?
All but the name of that firm that leased the 12th Street property.
Oh, yes. Let's see. What was that firm? Oh, yes, the Swanky Hanky Shoppy.
Thanks. I'll just fill that in. It was a 99-year lease, wasn't it?
Yes, 99 years with monthly options. Oh, Marjorie.
Yes, Uncle Throckmorton. Oh, hello, Ted.
Hi, Margie. Say, that's a new dress, isn't it?
Yes. What do you think of it?
Stop asking him questions, Marjorie, or he'll charge the estate for giving a legal opinion. I'll go in the other room, young man, and tend to your papers.
Okay.
Did you want me?
Yes. All ready to go to court, eh?
Uh-huh.
What about your brother? Where is Leroy?
Oh, I sent him to change his shirt for the third time. Uncle, I wish we'd make him get rid of that printing press.
Well, little boys will always revert to type. Now tell him to hurry. I don't want to be late. This is important, and I'm getting jittery about it.
Oh, now relax and take it easy, Uncle Throckmorton.
Relax?
Ted says the report is in fine shape. Why, there's nothing to be excited about. Now, is there?
No, by George. Come to think of it, I've done wonders. If I do say so myself. In fact, I will say so myself. I've done wonders.
I think so. Why, since you arrived in Summerfield a month ago, you've straightened out all of our investments, rented that vacant property, and even put the kitchen on a budget. Why, Judge Hooker should be very pleased.
I hope so. I made up my mind to demonstrate to that old... What is it Leroy calls him? Old Leroy?
What, Uncle Mort?
What was it I told you not to call Judge Hooker?
Pickle puss.
That's it. I made up my mind to show that old pickle puss that a competent businessman could administer this estate properly. Why? Because you can't put anything over on me.
Excuse me, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yes, Bertie?
Where did you buy them bananas?
Well, from a man in a truck. They were bargains, too. The stores want 30 cents a dozen, and he only charged me 25.
Well, he done gypped you. There was only 9 bananas.
Yes. As I was saying, Marjorie, you can't put anything over on my type of businessman. We have a certain alertness. Great Danes.
What's wrong?
Look at the time. We'll be late for court.
Oh, but court stays open until 5 o'clock, Uncle Mort.
Yes, but we can't just drop in whenever we want, my dear. It isn't a barbershop, you know. We have to be there when the judge is ready to take us.
Oh, like a beauty parlor.
Yes. You see, I don't want to arrive late and have trouble with old Cucumber Face. I've got to get back here and pack up my bag so I can take the night train.
The night train?
Yes. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm going back to Wistful Vista this evening.
Oh, Uncle Mort.
Huh?
Well, I thought you were going to stay here and live with us.
Well, I am. That's why I'm going back to Wistful Vista.
Huh?
To sell or lease my house there.
You are? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Leroy.
Yeah, what's this?
Uncle Mort's going to sell his house in Wistful Vista and come back here and live with us.
Oh, boy, gee, that's wonderful, Uncle Mort.
Take it easy.
Do you want me to make a for sale sign on my printing press?
No. Thanks, just the same. You haven't got that many shirts to spare. Oh, Ted, is it time to go?
Yes, we should hurry down to the courthouse.
Everybody ready? Leroy, Marjorie, Ted, Bertie?
Bertie's not going to court with us, Uncle Mort.
I know that. I just want a glass of water. That ham I had for breakfast. Water, Bertie.
Yes, Mr. Gildersleeve, bringing it.
Good. Anybody else want any water?
No,
no.
thank you.
Here you are, sir.
You better hurry, Mr. Gildersleeve.
1 second while I drink this. Thanks, Bertie. Now I'm ready to go. Oh, excuse me. I must have drunk too fast.
Wait a minute, Ted. I think Uncle Mort has the hiccups.
Hiccups? No, I'll be all right. Oh.
Maybe you better do something about it.
No, I'll be all right. Oh.
Well, Uncle Mort, you better sit down and rest a minute.
Well, what about court? You know, old Judge...
Judge Hooker, he'll wait.
Yes, I can have it put over till tomorrow.
But I got to get back to Wistful Vista, Ted. I couldn't do that. Or could I?
Why not, Unc?
No. I'll be all right in a few minutes. Oh, isn't this silly?
Now, don't try to talk, Uncle Mort. Just sit quietly for a few minutes and rest.
Rest? All right, I'll rest.
Maybe it'd help if you unbuttoned your vest, Unc.
Unbutton my vest? I'll try it. Yes, that seems a little better. Oh! Spoke too soon. Better button it up again. Yeah.
Say, I know a sure cure for hiccups. It never fails.
It doesn't? Well, what is it?
Drink a glass of water.
Oh, but Marjorie, my dear, don't you remember? That's how I got him, drinking water.
No, but you didn't drink slowly.
Slow.
You've got to take 9 swallows of water and not breathe in between.
Not breathe. What am I, a fish?
Now, Uncle Mort, it's cured thousands.
Sure, you know, a hair from the dog that bit you.
Ted, this is hiccups, not hydrophobia.
Well, I'll get a glass of water.
You better get a pitcher in case one glassful won't do it.
What are you trying to do? Drown him? No more water, Marjorie. One more swallow and I'll fly back to Capistrano. Oh, help me out of this rocking chair. I'm getting seasick.
Cheer up, Unc. If you can keep on hiccuping for another 2 hours, you'll get your picture in Strange as It Seems.
You're a bright boy, Leroy. I'll keep quiet.
Mr. Gildersleeve, I just remembered something that'll take care of those hiccups.
You do, Ted? What is it?
But it's simply a matter of breath control. Say, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers without taking a breath.
Oh,
Go on, try it, Uncle Mort.
Well, all right. Peter Piper picked up.
No, slower, like this.
Like this.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. That way.
Peter Piper picked up. Picked up. Oh, more water, Bertie.
Here we is, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Thanks. Well, who's got the next suggestion? Step right up. Don't be bashful. Gildersleeve the guinea pig. That's me.
I wouldn't be bringing it up, Mr. Gildersleeve, except I know it'll work positively. Now, if you hold a cold silver knife on the back of your neck, then hiccups will be gone with the wind.
Well, all right. I'll try anything once. If you got a cold knife, Bertie.
Yes, sir. I brought one right here with me, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Unbutton your collar, Uncle. There.
Ooh, it sends the shivers up and down my spine. Where'd you get that knife, Bertie?
I had it in the refrigerator. You never can tell when a nice cold knife comes in handy.
Hey, Uncle Mort. Uncle Mort, I was outside talking to my pal, Piggy Banks, and when he had the hiccups, Say, what's that knife doing in your back? Did they operate on you?
Oh, no, Leroy. Bertie suggested cold silver against the back of my neck.
Oh, that won't work.
It will, too, you Leroy. I've been watching your uncle since he tried it, and he ain't hicked once.
By George, come to think of it, I haven't hicked. This is wonderful, Bertie. Thanks very much. Remind me to give you $1. Ted, let's get started for the courthouse.
But, Uncle Mort, a cold knife against the back of the neck cures nosebleeds, not hiccups.
Why, that's right.
Oh, I thought so, too.
You mean to say it's not good for hiccups? Oh, jumping jelly beans. Oh, they've come back again. Forget about that $1, Bertie.
Say, Uncle Mort, I know a sure cure. It can't miss.
No, Leroy. It's my turn this time. I've just remembered a remedy.
But that isn't fair. I spoke up first.
Say, whose hiccups are these, yours or mine?
Okay, go ahead. They're your hiccups.
What's your remedy, Uncle Mort?
Well, I'll take a cold shower. The shock should stop me.
It sounds logical.
Well, it won't hurt at any rate. We got to do something so I won't keep speaking out of turn in court.
I'll get the car out of the garage.
I bet that shower doesn't work, Marge. Now, my idea is to scare Uncle Mort.
What for?
Well, that's an absolute positive cure for hiccups.
How do you know?
It cured Piggy Banks when he had him something terrible.
How'd he get them?
Drinking a whole bottle of pop at one gulp. Honest, his family tried everything. Then his kid brother put a string of firecrackers in his pocket and lit the fuse. That did the trick, all right, all right.
But didn't those firecrackers burn a big hole in his coat pocket?
No, Piggy wasn't wearing a coat. Gee, if I could only think of something super to pull on Uncle Mort, I bet I'd scare the hiccups right out of him.
Now, you wait a minute, Leroy. Don't you do anything drastic.
Oh, me? When did I ever do anything? Say, how's about it if I put ketchup on my head and stagger into his room and fall down on the floor?
Leroy Forrester, now don't you dare.
Well, all right. Let's see. What else would frighten those darn old hiccups?
Ooh. Oh, it's freezing in the shower. Bertie must be using the hot water in the kitchen. Oh, this water is ice cold. Oh.
Uncle Mort! Uncle Mort!
Yes?
Uncle Mort, where are you? The house is on fire!
What?
The house is on fire!
Oh, I've got to get out of here. Oh, where's my clothes? There's no time for clothes. My bathrobe, where'd I put it? Never mind, here's a big towel. All right, come on, Leroy. Which way shall we go?
No, Uncle Mort, go back.
Why?
Because you still got the hiccup.
What's that got to do with the house being on fire?
It isn't on fire. I was just trying to scare you.
Scare me? What's the big idea?
Gee, I only meant it for the best. I was just trying to frighten the hiccups away.
If I ever ran out of the house like this, I'd frighten the neighbors away.
I'm awful sorry, Uncle Mort. Say, you better get back in the shower. There's a big drip on the carpet.
Who, me? You clear out of here now. As soon as I get dry, we're going down to the court. Hiccups or no hiccups. All right, folks. I'm ready to go now. Come on, Ted. Come on, Marjorie.
We're coming.
Yeah. Where's Leroy?
I think he went out. He must be waiting in the car.
Good. I hope the judge doesn't mind.
Okay, buddy, stick 'em up. Your money or your life.
Leroy, come out of that closet and put back that water pistol.
Oh, that didn't work either.
You can't frighten me, Leroy. I'll go out and get in the car, young man.
I told you, Leroy.
Just you wait. I'll figure out a scheme that'll make Uncle Mort forget all about those beeps of his.
Yeah. Now, get in the car, everybody. Lovely day, isn't it? Too bad I can't appreciate it. Maybe being in the fresh air like this, my hiccups will... Oh, no, they won't. Oh, the car is doing it, too.
Boy, every time you hiccup, P.P., your foot goes down on the gas.
You think so?
Yes. You want to stop and let me drive?
No, we haven't got time.
Careful, Uncle Mort. Careful, you just went through a traffic signal.
I can't help it. I'm afraid they're getting worse. Oh, lots worse. Yeah, the curve, certainly, officer. Yeah.
What's the idea of driving down the street like a jackrabbit and jumping the signal? Where's your driver's license?
Well, it's like this, officer.
Oh, it's like that, is it? Hey, what's going on here?
My uncle has a severe attack of hiccups.
Yes.
Yes, he got it drinking a glass of water.
Water, huh? Well, that's original anyway.
He's been hiccuping for hours. Show the officer how you've been hiccuping, Uncle.
See?
Never mind, I've heard him before.
Officer, we're in somewhat of a hurry. We're rushing down to the...
I get it, to a doctor. Well, come on.
What? Oh, of course, that's it. Where's the nearest doctor, officer? Let's not dilly-dally.
Gee, you got it bad. Follow me, I'll clear a way for you.
Thank you.
our medical center building.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you, officer.
Yes.
Well, that's all right. Same thing happened to my sister's kid 2 months ago. You know how we cured her? Made her eat a quart of ice cream fast.
Oh, yes. Well, I'll put that down on my list.
Hurry, Uncle Mort.
Shall we go with you?
No, you 2 children stay here with Ted. Oh,
Going up?
yes. Is there a doctor in the building who specializes in hiccups? I mean, a cure for hiccups?
Oh, you might try Dr. Simard on 7. Get in, please.
Yeah.
Say, you've got them bad, mister.
Yeah.
I know something that will cure them in no time.
You do? What is it?
Eat a quart of ice cream fast.
Yeah.
7th floor. There's Dr. Simard's waiting room, 4 doors down.
Thank you very much. All this fuss over these silly hiccups. Well, at least I'll get rid of them for sure now. Dr. E.E. Simard, throat, chest, and stomach. That should cover hiccups, I guess. Oh.
How do you do? Do you wish to see the doctor?
No, I just dropped in to catch up on my last year's reading.
Well, you should do something about those hiccups. Now, a quart of ice cream eaten fast.
I know, it's a sure cure. But I want some competent medical advice. Is the doctor busy?
Not at the moment. Now, if you'll step in here and disrobe.
I don't want to disrobe. I want to see the doctor.
But if the doctor is going to examine you, you...
He keeps his clothes on, doesn't he?
Yes?
Well, then I'll keep mine on, too. Where is he?
Step in here. Doctor, this gentleman wishes to consult.
Tut, Miss Wood. How many times have I told you that patients must disrobe?
We've been all through that, Doctor. There's no need for me to do that. You can see what's wrong with me.
Open your mouth, please, and unbutton your vest. Thank you. You can close your mouth now. Well, it didn't take me long to diagnose this case.
No?
No, you're suffering from an intermittent, uncontrollable diaphragmatic spasm causing a sudden inhalation which is interrupted by a spasmodic closure of the glottis.
I am?
Yes.
Well, what does that mean, Doctor?
You hiccup.
I know I hiccup. I can hear myself. How do I get rid of them?
Now, don't get excited. I have a painless and infallible cure.
Oh, you have? What is it?
Eat a quart of ice cream fast. That'll be $5, please.
Oh!
The judge's chambers are down at the end of the hall, T.P.
Oh, jumping jeeps. Look at the clock. This is of a time to show up.
Feeling better, Uncle Mort?
No. I've eaten so much ice cream, I sound like a good humor man.
Now, take it easy, Uncle Mort.
You take it easy, young man. Don't say anything to the judge.
Here we are.
Ted, did you send the financial report down this morning? Shh, keep quiet.
Now, don't worry. That report went down early. Should make a wonderful impression. Well, come on, let's go.
Yeah, might as well face old pickle puss.
Careful, Leroy. Anything you say will be used against me.
Come in.
Hello, Judge Hooker.
At last. I was ready to go home. What you hiccuping for, Gildersleeve?
For about 4 hours now.
Uncle Mort's been suffering all day long, Judge.
Yeah, maybe if you could frighten him.
Quiet,
Judge.
Leroy, quiet. Yes, Judge. I'd have been here sooner except for that.
Well, I'm glad you sent down your report, Mr. Gildersleeve. Gave me time to study it. I'm pleased with what I found.
Gee, that's swell, Judge.
I thought you could do a good job for these children.
You did? Well, thank you, Judge Hooker. In that case, we can leave. Come on, Leroy. Come on, Marjorie. Come on, Ted.
What's your rush, Gildersleave? Take it easy.
Oh.
You're nothing but a bundle of nerves.
Yes.
I never knew nerves came in such large bundles.
Very good. I wonder if it'd be all right if I was absent from my duties for a while, Judge. I have some business to wind up in Wistful Vista.
Sure. Go right ahead. Take all the time you want.
Oh?
Only be back next week.
Oh. Yes, I see. Well, thanks, Judge. Excuse it, please.
Oh, poor Uncle Mort. You can't travel in that condition. I bet Mr. Fowler at the drugstore would have something to relieve you.
Let's us two go see him, Marge. And if he can't help, I know a couple of other guys that can.
All right. If you'll excuse us, we'll run along.
Certainly.
Goodbye, then.
Goodbye.
You drive Uncle Mort home.
Sure.
Hey, Leroy.
Well, Ted, let's get started. Oh, I can't stop that.
Hey, those hiccups must be annoying.
They are, indeed they are.
By the way, I know a sure cure for hiccups.
What, you too?
Oh, this one never fails. All you need is a brown paper bag.
A brown paper bag? Well, that takes the prize.
Shall I go out and get one, Judge?
No, here's the bag. Wait a minute. Wait till I dump the apples out.
Apples?
I teach a class at law school, and the boys always bring me apples. Now, let's try this remedy.
Oh, no, don't bother, Judge. I think they're stopping now.
Now, let's make sure. All you have to do is to breathe in and out of this bag. Understand?
I understand what to do, but I don't understand why.
Well, you will. Just put your face in the bag. Fine. You look better already. Now go ahead and breathe.
How?
The principle is this. Normally, you exhale carbon dioxide and inhale oxygen.
I see.
But this way, you inhale the carbon dioxide you've already exhaled.
I see.
Is that clear?
No.
Well, if you stop inhaling oxygen, you'll stop hiccuping. It's really very simple.
So are you.
You ought to be all right by now. How are you feeling?
Worse. Oh, my, and I almost had him licked.
Strange. It's never failed before. Let me see. There's a hole in the bag.
Oh, take me home, Ted. I'm going right to bed. Oh, stop that.
Hey, Lefty.
Yeah?
Here's a pillowcase. The vault is silver in here.
Okay.
Now, when we go out, if anyone asks who we are, we're the laundryman.
I got you, Red. Shall we take this silver cup, too?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Awarded to Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve, first place potato race annual picnic, Gildersleeve Girdleworks.
Hey, I guess he was the whole works, huh? What do you say?
No. It's more trouble than it's worth.
Oh, yeah. It's too easily traced, huh?
Hey, you sure there's no dough laying around?
No. I looked every place, even behind the wallpaper.
You think we should take any more clothes, Lefty?
No. I'm wearing 3 of this guy's suits already, one on top of the other. I'd hate to have to run from some copper this way.
Yeah, it's too bad we didn't snag any dough. Well, let's get going.
Okay, you take it easy. Say, look.
Get away from that window.
Hey, there's a big fat guy coming up the walk. Quick, out the back way.
Wait a minute. Is he alone?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
No, wait. I bet he's got a fat bankroll in his pocket. Let's hide behind these curtains.
But where?
Make it snappy.
But where?
Darling, you and I know the reason.
Okay, buddy, stick him up.
Now, Leroy.
What do you mean, Leroy? Get him up.
Oh, I see. You must be a friend of Leroy's. Yeah, he put you up to this, eh? What'll that boy think of next?
I says for you to get them hands up and keep quiet, too.
I'm sorry, mister, but it didn't work. I still got him. You see?
Hey, Red.
Oh, you brought a friend, eh?
Hey, what's the matter with this guy?
I thought you knew. I've got the hiccups. You see?
Look. This is a gun in my hand.
Yep.
And I've got a good notion to let you have it.
No, thanks. I wouldn't know what to do with it if you did.
Hey, Red.
Yeah.
Should I give it to him?
No, I don't want yours either.
You're asking for it, mister.
I am not. I don't want any guns. I'm afraid of guns. Though sometimes they're loaded.
Shall I plug him, Red?
Well, I don't think that'd cure me either, mister.
Stand out of the way, Red. I'll show this smart aleck.
Well, very realistic. Blanks, eh?
You missed. He moved. I'll try again.
Don't do that. You'll have every cop in town here.
Oh, gangbusters.
What are you going to do with a guy like that?
I know. Lefty, you stick your gat in his ribs and I'll frisk him.
Okay. Now hold still, will you? This time I can't miss.
Now cut it out. Cut it out.
Still.
Sorry, I'm ticklish.
You...
Stop it! Here, give me that gun.
No. Oh, you get away from there. Hurry up, Red.
I can't. All right. Let's take his pants off.
What?
Yeah. That way we get his roll and he can't follow us either.
Okay.
Oh, no, you don't. By George, that's carrying things too far. Fine friends Leroy has taking my... Keep your hands off me, you villain.
Here, grab him, Red.
Oh, look out for those flowers. I warned you. Now you see what... Oh!
That's right, Lefty. Throw him on the floor.
Oh, you want to fight, eh? Well, all right. Oh, get off of me before I... Wait a minute, boys. Wait a minute. Stop.
Oh, you give in, huh?
Yes. You can quit now. My hiccups are all gone.
More double talk. Grab his legs, Red.
Get away from me, Red. Oh, Leroy should have never done this.
That's right, Lefty. Sit on him.
What is this? Wearing my new blue serge suit. This is the last straw. I'm at the stand for you, sir.
Help me, Red. Get him off. Hold still while I hit him. No. Now, don't move. Now
Now look what you've done. You've clunked your little partner.
Hey, Lefty. Speak to me.
Yeah, speak to him, Lefty. Hi, George. He's out cold. Give me that gun before you do any more damage.
Oh, no, you don't. Ouch, my foot. Oh.
The minute I saw those tight shoes, I knew you had corns.
Hey, listen.
Huh?
Mister, please.
What?
Please don't point that gun at me. You're just nuts enough to shoot me.
That's a very good idea. A couple of blanks might teach you not to go
No,
around.
no.
Huh?
Uncle Mort, what's the big idea of leaving the front door open?
Well, at last you're here, young man. Those two friends of yours are nothing but a couple of roughnecks.
What friends? Who are these guys?
Come, Leroy. Stop pretending. It's all right. My hiccups have disappeared.
Come on, Uncle Mort. Oh! Look at this room.
What?
Who's that man? Sleeping on the floor.
That's one of Leroy's friends, and he's not sleeping. Don't try to sneak out, Red.
Gee, I
Come back here, Red, and tell Leroy what you did to me.
Well, Uncle, I never saw these men before in my life.
And what's all our silverware doing in a pillowcase?
Uncle Mort, these guys are burglars.
They are? What? They weren't fooling? And to think that I... Oh, my. Now I've got the hiccups all over again. Oh.
The Great Gildersleeve will be with us again in a few minutes. But first, I want to say that being a mere man puts me at quite a disadvantage in talking to you housewives, especially you housewives who are really good cooks, because so many of you are probably already using delicious parquet margarine made by Kraft, and already know from your own experience that it's a grand-tasting, economical margarine that can be used in many ways. Yes, you know, for instance, that parquet margarine is really delicious for table use, and good for your family, too. You know that parquet makes cookies, cakes, and pie crust taste better because it's a genuine flavor shortening that adds its own delicate taste to all baked foods. You know that parquet margarine seasons hot vegetables to a queen's taste, makes pan-fried foods taste better, too, and it doesn't spatter or stick to the pan. And don't overlook the fact that parquet margarine is a highly nutritious energy food and a year-round source of vitamin A. Yes, you housewives who use parquet know how good it is. But some of you listeners probably haven't tried parquet margarine yet. Well, if you haven't, try it. Yes, ask your dealer for a pound or two of parquet margarine tomorrow. Just say parquet, P-A-R-K-A-Y. It's made by Kraft.
Your bag's all packed, Uncle Mort.
Oh, thank you, Marjorie.
Say, Unc, how soon will you get back from Wistful Vista?
Not until Wednesday.
Oh, you'll be gone that long?
Yes. I've got to put my house up for sale, and I also want to be on hand to greet my two little chums, Fibber McGee and Molly, when they return from their vacation Tuesday night.
Say, maybe Fibber McGee would buy your house.
No. From my past experience with Fibber McGee, he wouldn't buy the place, he'd just borrow it. Good night.
Original music heard on this program was composed and conducted by William Randolph. This is Jim Bannon speaking for the Kraft Cheese Company and inviting you to be with us again next week at this same time for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve. This is the National Broadcasting Company. Kraft presents the Great Gildersleeve. week at this time, Kraft presents from Hollywood, California, Harold Peary as the Great Gildersleeve, written by Leonard L. Levinson.
We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve in just a moment. But first, here's something I'd certainly be puzzling about if I were a housewife these days, and that's the problem of how to serve my family all the wholesome, nutritious foods they need and still keep within my budget. Well, here's one way to help solve that problem, and it's a mighty pleasant way, too. Yes, for nourishment your family needs, and for flavor they're sure to like. Serve them delicious, economical Parquet margarine, made by Kraft. You see, Parquet margarine is a highly nutritious food that's one of the best sources of food energy. And to Parquet's natural, wholesome goodness, Kraft adds vitamin A, 9,000 units to every single pound. But rich food value isn't all. Important, too, is Parquet margarine's flavor, that delicate, appetizing taste that makes it the favorite of thousands of families, for table use, for seasoning, for baking, and for pan frying. Just one taste will tell you about Parquet's flavor. So why not try delicious Parquet margarine tomorrow? Yes, ask your dealer for Parquet, Parkay.
And now let's visit our friend, the Great Gildersleeve.
Don't eat your luncheon so fast, Leroy.
Yes, Leroy. Where do you think you're going in such a hurry?
To a fire. Uncle Mort gave me a quarter to burn the leaves.
Yes.
Say, leaf burning might be a good business for me to go into.
Better get outside, Leroy. There's a wind coming up, and you're liable to blow your business right down the street.
Okay. Say, did anybody see my sweater?
Excuse me while I finish the front door.
Yeah.
Hello, Bertie. Mr. Gildersleeve in?
Yes, Mr. Bill. Just finishing lunch.
Come on in, Judge.
Thank you.
Well, hello, Ted. Hello, Judge Hooker. This is an unexpected pleasure.
Would you gentlemen care to indulge in a cup of coffee?
No, only going to stay a moment. Mr. Wills and I have a little matter we want to discuss with you, Gildersleeve, in confidence.
Oh, surely. Let's go into the library.
Thank you.
Well, Leroy, what are you looking for?
My sweater. I left it here somewhere.
Yes, on my moose head. That's no place for a sweater. I put it in your room.
Thanks. Oh, hi, Judge Hooker. Hello, Ted.
Hello, Leroy.
Say, who do you think's going to win the game tomorrow?
Leroy, we've got some business to talk over. Now, please imitate a priority and make yourself scarce. 23 skidoo.
23 skidoo.
Yes, scram.
I get you. 23 skidoo. Must be a new kind of jive. Wait till I string that one on the jive.
Yes, jive.
Well, now that we're alone, let's get to the point.
Yes, let's get right to the point, Judge. What is the point?
Well, Ted tells me that you're interested in civic and municipal affairs.
Yes, I am. It was Thomas Jefferson who said, or was it Benjamin Franklin? No, it was Thomas Jefferson who said, what did he say? Well, whatever it was, you can be sure it was right to the point, Judge.
We've got an organization here in Summerfield, Gildersleeve, known as the CGA.
Yeah?
We strive to make our city a finer and cleaner place to live in, and now that you've become a resident of Summerfield, we want you as a member.
Well, that's a great honor. I'm not sure that I deserve it, Judge. By the way, what is the CGA?
The Clean Government Association, TP.
Oh.
I suggested that you were just the man to add the proper weight.
Yeah?
The proper weight in the right places.
Right later, yeah.
We want you to head the committee investigating conditions at our city jail.
Oh, well, city jail, eh? Well, thanks. What's wrong down there?
If I told you what's going on, it'd make your mustache curl.
Yeah, the place can't hold on to its guests.
What's the trouble? Poor service?
No, prisoners keep escaping. Turnover is suspiciously high.
Oh.
We're getting ready to demand a cleanup. We want to get rid of the jailer. Everybody says he's made the place what it is.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like he's created quite a stir.
But we've got no evidence that we can put before the grand jury.
Oh.
We need the testimony of a reputable citizen who can gather the facts secretly.
Well, now, how could we do that?
One of our members offered to have himself arrested on some minor charge just so that he could get inside information.
A splendid idea.
It would have been, except everybody knows him. The jailer and his gang would smell a rat.
In fact, all our members are prominent, well-known citizens.
Oh, that's too bad. Would have been a peachy plan.
Well, if there was some good, substantial citizen who was new here in Summerfield.
Yes, who wouldn't be recognized when he broke some petty law and landed in jail.
Oh, that's right, a new man. A very excellent... Oh, no, you don't. I can see what's coming. I'm the guy you're leading up to. I won't do it.
Pull your chin in, Gildersleeve. I'm disappointed in you. I thought you were going to be a useful citizen.
But I don't like jails.
What's wrong with them?
I don't want to find out what's wrong with them. For one thing, they're too confining. They give me claustrophobia.
Oh, poppycock. That's just your imagination.
It is not. I've got claustrophobia so bad I can't even wear a double-breasted vest.
But you're just the man we need. Where else can we find someone with your alertness and intelligence and daring?
No place. Thanks for the compliment, Ted. I appreciate the honor, too. But no matter how thin you slice it, it's still 30 days in the clink.
Oh, what's the use, Ted? He's all bull and bellow. No beef and brawn.
No, look here, you. One more crack like that, and I'll fracture your skull with a hot marshmallow.
Gildersleeve, you couldn't fracture a poached egg without getting winded.
Why, you little legal linthead, I've got a good idea.
Oh, you haven't had a good idea since you put on long pants.
That settles it, Ted. Don't hold me back. I'm good.
Gentlemen, please. This is a meeting about law and order.
Well, just because he's the law, he can't order me around.
I am not trying to order you around, Gildy, old man.
Oh, so now I'm an old man, am I?
Stop acting like a baby.
I did.
If you had any gumption, you'd help us clean up this town, Gildersleeve. It could lead to a long and honorable civic career. Someday they'd put your statue in the park.
Yeah?
Who knows? Maybe they'd even name the park after you. Think of it. The Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve Memorial Park.
Memorial Park? You quit burying me. I'm not dead yet.
But this plan is foolproof, TP. The minute you have all the evidence, let us know, and Judge Hooker will get you out of jail with a writ of habeas corpus.
Sure.
You see? Oh, will you do it? What do you say, TP?
Well, I didn't know about that, the habeas about that.
Then you'll do it?
Well, if I really can make this town a cleaner, finer place to live in, yes. Ooh, what am I saying?
I knew he'd do it, Ted.
Well, what's our first move?
Gildy's got to get himself arrested for some minor offense. Now, let's see. What could he do? I know. Go downtown Gildersleeve and pick a fight with a policeman. Talk back. Make him mad. Sass him.
Say, that's something I've always wanted to do. Sass a cop. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, maybe. Better pick a small cop.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if everything's settled, I'll drive you home, Judge.
All right now, boys. And don't forget, Hooker, when I give the CGA the SOS, you get me out PDQ. Well, children, how do you like your uncle's new fall outfit?
Why, Uncle Mort, you look like a tramp.
Yeah, and what's the idea of the dark glasses?
I'm going downtown to have myself arrested.
What's the matter? Lose a bet on the Dodgers?
You... No, Leroy. I'm only doing this to help make Summerfield a finer, cleaner place to live in.
Not going to jail?
Yes. Now, don't tell a soul, but I'm going there to investigate conditions for the Clean Government Association.
Oh, I didn't understand.
Oh, don't you get it, sis? Unc something like a G-man.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, wait till I tell the gang.
Leroy, if one word leaks out about this, I'll be thrown right out of jail.
Oh, gee, Unc, I wouldn't want that to happen.
Yeah.
I'll keep quiet.
But I still don't understand why you're wearing those terrible-looking old clothes.
Yeah, boy, is that a corny outfit.
It's a disguise, Leroy. You like it? It's an old sack suit.
Sack suit, huh? Looks like I forgot to take out the potatoes.
Yeah. Well, it's 7 or 8 years old, Leroy. I wonder if suits fitted tighter then or if I've expanded.
You shouldn't wear those pants, Uncle Mort.
Huh?
You can't stand up in jail all the time.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Miss Marge. Who that man? What you want with these children? Go away, you tramp.
Take it easy, Bertie. It's me, Mr. Gildersleeve.
You sure?
Why, of course.
Well, you done frightened me from here to Christmas. What you doing dressed up like a scarecrow, only not so skinny?
Well, Bertie, the truth of the matter is...
Oh, don't tell her, Uncle Mort. You know how women are. They can't keep a secret.
Yeah.
She'll be telling it all around town before you even get to jail.
Jail? Who's going to jail? You, Mr. Gildersleeve? What for you going to the pokey?
What did I tell you? She's starting to broadcast already.
Leroy, you spill the beans yourself.
What beans? Now, what's going on around here?
Oh, Margie will explain to you later, Bertie. And meanwhile, if you just keep quiet and don't mention this to anybody, I'll be able to get any jail without any trouble.
You will?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of things I could say at this point, but I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Oh, run along, Bertie. I'll try to explain to you later on. If I ever find out myself.
Yeah.
Okay, but I got a feeling in my bones, and it ain't rheumatism.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, children? Do I look shabby enough?
Sure, you look pretty good. That is, pretty bad, pretty good. Don't you think so, Marge?
Well, I don't know. There's something that doesn't quite fit in with the rest. Oh, yes, your mustache. That's it.
Now, see here, Marjorie. I'm not going to shave off my mustache, even if it means I won't be able to get into that jail.
Oh, you needn't shave it. Just trim it a little so it won't look so dapper.
No.
Yes, now come on. Here's a pair of manicures.
Nothing doing, Marjorie. Don't you dare touch a hair.
Hold his head, Leroy.
Okay, sis. Hold still, Uncle.
Oh, Leroy, stop that.
Quit.
Cut it out,
Hold
children.
it, Uncle. Hold
It's taken me years to stop, Marjorie. You'll ruin the shape.
Hold still, Uncle.
Stop it. Leave my mustache alone. Oh, that's my nose you're trimming.
Everything all right, Uncle Mort?
Well, my upper lip was kind of cold.
Keep it stiff, Uncle. It looks great.
Yes.
Say, is it all right if we stick around and watch you get arrested?
I should say not. I wouldn't have even let you drive me downtown if that conductor hadn't thrown me off the streetcar.
Say, how do you plan to get arrested, Uncle Mort?
Huh?
I hope you're not going to do anything against the law.
Well, nothing really bad. I'm just going to tease a cop. Will I have fun getting that cop mad?
Hey, Uncle Mort,
Yeah?
stop. I see a policeman.
Where?
Coming down the street. See him? Boy, is he a big guy, too. Hey, Uncle Mort, you're not stopping.
No sense in taking just the first policeman you see, Leroy.
Oh. What's wrong with this one?
Well, I'd kind of like to shop around for a little while, I mean.
But you know how hard policemen ought to find when you want one.
Huh?
Now's your chance. Gee, Unc, ain't you gonna?
Well, all right, if you insist.
Come on, Unc.
Don't rush me, young man.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Well, I just don't know how to begin this.
Why don't you just bump into him?
Look how big he is. There wouldn't be any fun in that.
And step on his corn.
Yeah, step on his corns. That's like putting one foot in the grave.
Hurry up before he passes, Unc.
Now, quit pushing me out of the car, Leroy. Now, stop that. Whoop.
Oh,
Yeah.
say, look where you're going, you. You stepped right on my foot.
I did, officer? Well, why don't you keep those big, flat feet out of my way?
They are big, aren't they?
Huh? Yes, they are big. And clumsy, too.
That's true. You know, I have the worst time with them, especially when I dance.
I'm not interested in your waltzing dogs. Now, out of my way before I get tough.
Oh, don't shout. I've got a splitting headache as it is.
Oh, you have? I'll shout if I want to. Yes, by George, and I'd like to see you stop me.
Now, really, mister, if you're going to create a disturbance, I'm not going to stand here and take it.
You're not, eh? What are you going to do?
I'm going home to bed.
Oh! Wait a minute, aren't you going to arrest me?
Oh, no.
As a citizen and taxpayer, I insist on being arrested.
Well, in that case, you better find a policeman.
Yeah. Aren't you a policeman?
Don't tell a soul, but I'm just getting home from a masquerade ball.
Oh!
Hey, Uncle Mort, here we are.
Oh, I wish you two children would stop following me around. You're just a jinx.
Oh.
No matter what I try, I can't get myself arrested.
Well, did you walk on the grass in the park and pick the flowers like I told you to do?
Yes, but that didn't work.
Well, you should have waited till you saw a policeman.
I did, and all he did was wink at me.
How about jaywalking? They're arresting people for that these days.
I tried jaywalking right on a busy street.
What happened?
A couple of big trucks just missed me and ran into each other.
And the officer didn't arrest you?
No, he was too busy separating the truck drivers. I even tried to steal a mounted policeman's horse.
That should have landed you smack in the hoose gout.
Well, it would have, except this was a burglar-proof horse.
What do you mean?
He just sat down in the gutter and refused to move.
Well, maybe you better give up, Uncle Mort.
No, sir. I'm just as stubborn as the police department. I'm going to jail this afternoon if it takes me all night.
Unc, I've been thinking. I know what'll do the trick.
What is it, my boy? What is it?
You see that pile of bricks?
Bricks? Yes.
And see all the pretty store windows?
Oh, Leroy, I don't want to hurt those shopkeepers.
Okay, then, how about that row of empty stores across the street? You couldn't hurt anybody there.
You're a bright boy, Leroy. Now, you children go back to the car and pretend you don't know me.
All right. So long, Uncle Mort. I hope you make it this time.
Yeah, thanks. Better take an armful in case I miss. Well, here goes. It doesn't seem to attract any attention. I better try again. What kind of a neighborhood is this? Well, I'll wake him up this time. Whoop! Whoop! This is fun. Whoop! What's wrong, Marjorie?
Look at the signs in those windows you broke.
Signs? Where? Oh, yes. These stores for rent by the Forester Estate. Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve, agent. Oh, my.
Unc. Here comes a guy.
Huh?
Do as I told you, and they can't keep you out of the coop.
Oh, but this is ridiculous, Leroy. I'm a little embarrassed. I'll get stage fright.
Well, you said it was for a worthy cause. I'll be waiting, Unc.
I don't like this. Excuse me, buddy, but could you spare a dime for a worthy cup of coffee?
Why, sure, pal. I've been up against it myself. Here's a quarter.
Oh.
That's all right. Keep it up. Sooner or later, somebody's going to complain to the cop on the corner.
Oh, to think. A Gildersleeve hustling handouts on the highway.
Here comes another customer, Uncle Mort.
Okay. Makes me feel like a cat. Pardon me, lady, but could you spare a dime for a cup of coffee?
Why, you poor man, I'll do better than that. I'm going to take you to the nearest restaurant and buy you a nice hot meal.
But, madam, I've had my luncheon already. I just forgot to drink my coffee. No, Leroy, I simply refuse to ask another person for another dime for another cup of coffee. Why, I've collected over $7 already. Here, to give it to some worthy charity. Start a fund to buy glasses for nearsighted policemen.
What are you going to do now?
I'm giving up. I never knew it'd be so hard to get yourself arrested. Come on. Your sister's waiting in the car. Oh, look, that lady dropped her purse. Hand it here, Leroy. Thanks.
Which lady was it, Unc?
The one with the hat like a waffle. Hey, lady! Leroy, you go to the car while I run ahead and give it back to her. Lady! Oh, lady! Lady! Oh, lady! Lady, I've been whistling at you for a block.
I heard you. How dare you follow me?
I wasn't following you. I was trying to catch you.
What?
Here's your purse, lady. You dropped it back there.
I did not.
But I thought I saw you.
I have my purse right here in my hand.
What?
That was just an excuse to stop me and try to flirt, you masher.
Masher? Who, me?
Yes. A girl isn't safe anymore with wolves like you roaming the streets.
Wolves? No, see here.
I wish there was a policeman around. I'd teach you a lesson.
Quiet, lady. You're attracting a crowd.
Why, you ought to be ashamed. Whistling and shouting at a poor girl.
Girl?
You wouldn't be so bold and sassy if my brother-in-law was here to protect me.
Oh, my God.
Excuse me, lady. Maybe I can help you. Quiet, please, quiet.
Yes, quiet.
What's wrong?
This man is bothering me.
I am not.
Move on, Bum. You're bothering the lady.
But I just ran after her.
It bothered her. Now run away.
But I want to give her this purse.
I don't want your old purse.
My purse?
She says she don't want your purse. Now beat it.
All right, Mr. Refuse. Wait a second. Who are you to tell me I should beat it?
I'm a deputy sheriff, see? Now, if you don't want to be pulled in for mashing...
But I swear, Miss...
Hold him, he's got my purse.
Oh, is this your purse? Well, I thought it belonged to the other lady.
Stealing ladies' pocketbooks, too, huh?
Huh?
Now I got you on 2 charges. Mashing and purse snatching.
Oh, but I tell you, Deputy, I'm innocent.
Oh, yeah? Come on now, fatty. Let's get down to the sheriff's office.
Well, I just saw it lying there on the sidewalk, mister, and I thought that...
Are you coming quietly, or do I have to drag you to jail?
I won't come quietly. You can't make me... What? You're going to take me to jail?
You catch on fast.
Well, why didn't you say so? Come on. I just can't wait till we get there.
In here, fatso.
If that's so.
Come on, step in there. You think I'm going to carry you across the threshold?
No. I'll walk.
Hey, Spud, you got a roommate. Show this guy the ropes.
Sure. Well, make yourself at home, Bunky. What's your name?
Gildersleeve. Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve.
Boy, did you pick yourself a phony moniker.
What?
Nobody'd ever believe that one.
But I assure you, sir, that's my name. Look here, Spud. I don't want to stay around here a moment longer than I have to.
Who does?
How's the chances of getting out?
I don't know. You got a good lawyer?
No. I mean, how's chances of escaping?
You mean take it on the lam?
Well, if you want to be technical, yes.
Not a chance in the world, Bunky. This joint is airtight.
Shh. But I've heard otherwise.
Yeah, sure, so did I. But I'm still here.
What?
Why, I bet I tried everything. And I know all the tricks.
You do?
Yeah. That's why I'm here.
Oh.
On account of busting out of all the other joints.
But I was told that lots of you robber chaps got free.
Then somebody gave you a bum steer, pal.
Huh?
Why, this is the place that gave him the idea for Alcatraz.
Oh, my goodness.
Nobody's ever cracked this jug.
Oh, I can hardly believe that.
Oh, no?
Huh?
Well, I'll show you. Hey, deputy.
You.
Yeah? What is it, Spud?
Anybody ever escape out of this cooler?
No, nobody's ever escaped out of this cooler.
Oh.
Hey, Gildersleeve.
Yes, sir?
You got visitors.
Oh, thank you.
Come on.
fine mess Judge Hooker and Ted have gotten me into. A hot cooler. Hello, children.
Are you all right, Uncle?
Gee, you made it after all, didn't you, Unc?
How did you manage to do it?
Oh, it's a long story, Marjorie. Remind me to tell it to you some cold winter night when we've got nothing better to do. Now, I want you to get a hold of Ted and Judge Hooker.
Yes?
Tell them that their information was all wrong. Nobody's ever escaped out of this cooler.
You mean you're just been wasting your time?
That's it exactly, Leroy. Now, you tell them to get me out of this rabbit hutch quick like a bunny.
Judge Hooker's chambers.
Let me talk to Judge Hooker, please. This is Ted Will speaking.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Will. He just left.
Oh, I see. When'll he be back?
Well, in about a week, he said.
What? A week? He can't do that.
Oh, yes, he can. He's just gone to New York on court business.
But he can't go. He's left someone in the lurch. Oh, my goodness. Where's the judge stopping in New York?
Well, he hadn't decided. He's going to let me know. What's the trouble?
He's left an innocent man here in jail.
Oh, that's what all you lawyers say.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Marge, Leroy, what are we going to do?
Poor Uncle Mort.
Yeah, poor Uncle Mort.
Why I'm going to get out of this jail by and by.
Oh, stop it, Throckmorton, stop it. That's all you've been doing all day long. What are you so cheerful about?
You'll soon see, Spud. I'll be out of here quicker than you can walk across this cell.
Yeah, well, cut out that singing. I'm punished enough without that.
I can't help it. I'm so happy about leaving this place, I've just got to sing. Darling, you and I know...
Hey, Gildersleeve.
Huh?
You got a visitor.
Oh, you see, Spud? What did I tell you? Thank you, Deputy. Darling, you and I know the reason why I'm such a happy guy. Oh, well, hello, Bertie. I'm glad to see you. Where is everybody?
They was afraid to come down, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Afraid? What were they afraid of?
Afraid of you. They sent me down to break the bad news.
What bad news?
Judge Hooker done forgot all about you and went to New York for a week.
What?
Yes, sir. I told you something bad was going to happen.
He can't do this to me. Bertie, did you ring me a habeas corpus?
I'm sorry, Mr. Gildersleeve. All I brought you was a roast chicken.
I don't want a roast chicken. Hey, I do want a roast chicken. Where is it?
The man at the door, he done took it away from me.
Why, that petty chiseler.
But I don't think he's going to enjoy eating it.
Why not?
I stuffed it with some little sauce, some fire, and a little gun.
Let me out of here. You can't keep me in here. It's against the law.
Throckmorton, if you don't shut up, the ward's going to send you to solitary.
Let him send me to any place, as long as it's out of here.
You know, you're the screwiest cellmate I ever roomed with, Funky.
Yeah?
The other prisoners are circulating a petition demanding your removal.
Oh.
Now, why don't you just sit down like a good little fella and write another letter to the newspaper?
No, I've been framed and double-crossed, and they were going to name a statue after me in a memorial park. I'm really a member of the Clean Government Association.
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Huh?
In the past 3 days, you've tried to set the cell on fire 4 times.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, you're either trying to bribe the guards or you're organizing a jailbreak. Gildersleeve, you ain't playing the game.
I don't want to play any games. I just want to play the anvil chorus on a certain judge's head with a baseball bat.
All right, Gildersleeve, get your things. You're leaving.
Leaving? I am? Oh, I can hardly believe that. Oh, this makes me very happy.
That makes it unanimous.
Oh, goodbye, Spud. Try to keep out of mischief from now on, Spud. Well, goodbye, boys. Behave yourselves.
Get out of here, bum!
Yeah, glad to, bum.
Uncle Mort, you're free.
Oh, hello, children. Hello, Ted. Hello, Hooker.
Hello.
Well, it took you long enough to get me out of here.
Now, Gildy, it was all a mistake.
Let's not discuss it here. Shall we go?
Yes. But first, I want to ask you two great civic leaders a question. Where did you get your phony information? From a fortune teller?
It wasn't phony. And why did you have to yell your head off about our investigation? It's all over town now.
What difference does that make now, Hooker? There's nothing to prosecute here. The jail is escape-proof. I found that out. And from what I saw, it's run on the level, too.
Of course it is. I knew that all along.
Then why in the name of common sense did you send me here?
That's just it. We didn't tell you to come here, Gildersleeve.
What?
No, this is the county jail. We told you to go to the city jail.
Oh, my goodness.
The Great Gildersleeve will be with us again in a few minutes. But right now, I wonder how many of you housewives baked a cake or some cookies yesterday for your Sunday dinner today. A lot of you did, I'm sure, because there's just nothing like that real home-baked flavor. Well, here's a hint for the next time you bake. For luscious extra flavor in cookies, cakes, or pastries, use delicious Parquet margarine for the shortening. You see, Parquet margarine is a genuine flavor shortening, not just a bland, tasteless fat. Yes, the same delicious flavor that makes Parquet grand for table use makes it marvelous for baking, too. And that's why so many women also use Parquet margarine for seasoning hot vegetables and for pan frying. But whether you use Parquet margarine at the table, for seasoning, for baking, or for pan frying, you're adding valuable nourishment to your family's diet. And every pound of Parquet contains 9,000 units of vitamin A. And remember, good as Parquet tastes and nourishing as it is, Parquet is so economical, you can use all you want. So why not join the thousands of Parquet users and order a pound or two tomorrow? Just ask for Parquet, Parkay. It's the margarine that's made by Kraft.
Hello?
Throckmorton?
Yes?
Throckmorton, this is Spud. I just phoned to tell you I gave you a bum steer.
You did, Spud? How?
Well, somebody did escape out of that cooler.
They did? Who?
Me. So long, Throcky.
Spud! Spud! You're not playing the game. Good night.
Original music heard on this program was composed and conducted by William Randolph. This is Jim Bannon speaking for the Kraft Cheese Company and inviting you to be with us again next week at the same time for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve. This is the National Broadcasting Company.